Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Ivy Knows Best. About to get lit with my bitches and my nigga. Not my actual nigga, my brother, y'all. So this is Diamond, wherever she is. And my lovely brother, Eric. Happy 4th, you guys. How are you guys doing today?
You know, another day at the office.
4th of July, even though
Period.
But
honestly, is it really Independence Day? Like, are we independent or what?
No, but it's a day for me just to barbecue and shit. So that's
give me a reason to get drunk.
Yeah.
Right. While you're doing
celebrating the independence because we're not really independent, so we don't really give a fuck about that. But we do give a fuck about grilling and having a nice little cocktail and being with your family and eating some good ass food. So
while you're doing your thing, right?
On a pussy hoe.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Hey, as my co-host said, man, welcome to Ivy Knows Best. I'm Eric Ivey, along with Dime, Jess F. Cam. And by the way, before we do this, this is brought to you by the Party Foul Free Own It. All right, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to our sponsor today, Own It Enterprises. Shout out to those who do own everything they have and have a focused future on such a thing, okay?
Own it then.
All right, shout out to Own It Enterprise. Also, shout out to Managed by Jehovah as well. He dropped a new song. Y'all catch that?
Yep.
I didn't. I missed it.
It's called Ride With Me. So shout out to you.
It's really cool.
That's good.
I like it. I'm about to add that on my playlist right now.
You know what's crazy? I had that song before everybody else did.
You ain't looking to us? Oh! It's giving secrets.
Hey, you know.
It's giving secrets amongst the trio. Wow.
I would never keep secrets from you guys, man.
No, it wasn't a secret.
Wow.
Maybe a slight mystery.
Wait, Jessica, you had it too?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, that's my fault then. I apologize.
Where was I coming from? I came from.
She better text you right now and be like, nigga, how dare you? Get my vibe right, bro. Get my vibe right. My vibe a little.
Okay. I found it. No thanks to my people.
That's my bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No thanks to my people. That's okay.
Jessica's on vacation drinking Casamigos and shit. That's what's wrong with her.
I'm gonna give Jess a pass, but you?
Right. What is your reason?
I'm going through a traumatic time in my life.
Wow.
It's the line for me.
The lies. It's
not a lie. I am going through a lot right now. You know, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
Niggas, well, I'm going through a lot too real quick. No, you're not, sir.
My God. You know what? Let's talk about it then. Let's talk about what niggas do, right? Since you want to talk mess about niggas all of a sudden.
We can talk about it.
What about niggas?
Okay. Say less. All right. So check this out. Dime is now in a relationship, right? We talked about
it's weird.
What?
Yeah, she got a man. She got a man now. You know what?
You aren't gonna tell me now who's keeping secrets.
Girl, it just happened 5 minutes ago.
I'm spilling the Jameson on this one. Right. It's Jameson now. It's fermented.
Well, okay, congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't got into.
Yeah, so now she's in love.
Am I? Who said that?
Right.
Excuse me. She's in a relationship. Now, check this out. Now, relationship mode is different from regular mode. So we want to congratulate her, obviously. We congratulated her last show when you were on vacation.
It'll be
okay. I'm catching up.
I'm still in my. I'm always gonna be me.
You feel me? But by BU, she means faithful in a relationship because black women don't cheat.
Period.
That doesn't hit the same. Black men don't cheat. So now we got that out the way. All right. Shout out to all my faithful sisters out there. Huh? What happened?
Eyes don't normally hit the same. That's the truth. So you're right.
Yeah, you know.
That's very true. I guess it's true. So what's been new with y'all, man? Jessica, you got the finger waves now. You growing it all back.
This is, just an all natural look.
The go look going.
And Dime up here serving them with the shoulders and the chocolate shea butter. What's going on?
Shea butter, baby.
My little collarbone action.
That's Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that.
I need to go to the gym. My collarbone used to be
Girl, I'm going to the gym after.
this shit ain't hitting this summer. It's hitting a little different.
We're
Ooh.
hiding all collarbones all summer, right?
No.
But no, quick thing now. This is what we've been seeing in the news recently. We saw the Shakari Richardson situation. Big Max, what up?
Try to ruin everything just
Get
now.
his ass out of here.
He not playing.
And so now, so we've seen the Shakari Richardson situation go, and we see that the USADA folks have decided to suspend her for 30 days over her smoking weed. And her reason for smoking weed, I think, is very valid.
Very valid.
Yeah, she's coping with the loss of a parent and things like that.
Look,
And
she want to smoke a little weed. That ain't gonna make her faster. Who cares?
exactly, people forget how impressive you have to be to run while on weed. And the fact that she was able to run.
Imagine if she didn't smoke, how fast she would be. Man, she smoked everybody high.
Straight up, boy, she smoked like crazy.
Man, like
so we removed the fastest woman in the United States off of the biggest platform in the race. And we don't understand that she was doing it for a specialized person. Now, listen, here's my thing. I get it. USADA, you have your job to do. It's illegal. She shouldn't have done it. All right, cool. No problem. You could have gave her 10 days, in my opinion, 10-day suspension. Exactly. It goes 10-day suspension. You can't train. You can't do anything. We'll test you again after 10 days. If it's good to go, boom, you go back to competing. No issue. We can still get you in the 100-meter like we need you in, right? Because let's be honest, Jamaica's going to take that event now that she's not in it. And it's crazy. So we remove the most compelling character out of the situation. And then we look at it like, okay, well, what was she supposed to do? We start demeaning her, all these other things. And it's just crazy how that goes, right? So I've seen a lot of people saying different things. I think we're using a lot of racially biased situations, such as Michael Phelps, who decided to admit that he was getting high, but this is happening outside of competition. But he was still getting high. He was still doing weed. He admitted that. He admitted to doing it. How is that any different from Shakari Richardson doing it? I don't know. But how do you guys feel about the current situation and the status of USADA and how they're treating her in regards to this situation, and as far as her getting higher and the reasons for it? Dom, you go first.
I think it's typical for society. Shit. That nigga too good. We got to find some type of loophole. We have to do something to get this nigga up out. Her excellence is a little too much. They can't take it. It's that simple. Like, it's that simple. Like how they did the same thing with Simone Biles. Like, y'all literally penalize this girl for being too good. What type of shit is that? Simone Biles did some crazy ass, unheard of technique or move during one of her routines, and they literally told her, it's too good. We don't want people to ever try that again. So we have to score you lower because that shit's just too good. And if your white counterparts or other gymnast counterparts ever try that, they might hurt themselves. Even though you didn't, you did the shit to perfection. But because it was so perfect and so good and so unbelievable, we're going to score you lower because we don't want anybody to ever try to be that great, because greatness is that's just too much.
Wants to be great, right?
Who wants to? Why do you need to be that great? That's too great.
What
type of shit? You could be good, bitch, but don't be that good.
Yeah, the fuck wrong with these people?
Fuck wrong with you? This girl fast as fuck. You're literally the fastest woman in the fucking world right now, and because you took a non-performance enhancing substance that's legal in half the damn states anyway, we're gonna penalize you.
Right. And it's nuts. It's nuts when you actually put it out there like that. Jess, how you feel about it, Jess?
I don't agree with anything. They should let her run. Like you said, it's not making her faster. Definitely not making it an advantage for her. So I don't know.
That's another thing. I want people to understand this, right?
But at the same time, like, I know that's probably gonna make people mad, but like, damn, I don't know. I get it because she lost her mom, but like, you knew you had this going on, so why would you like drink or something. If you want to cope, I don't know, but like, I definitely let her.
She jeopardized herself. She put herself in this position. I agree with you on that. Just like, damn, girl, that was stupid. Like, why you did that?
But I definitely think they should like, give her like a smaller amount of days, whatever you just said, like put her on suspension 10 days and then let her finish up. But yeah.
Because I feel like this, right? She didn't do anything that handicapped anybody but herself.
Yeah.
Like, who did she hurt? Like I said, it's like, now look, if she's taking superficial biological agents, I mean, she's blood doping. If she's taking SARMs, if she's doing anything like that, that's helping her, perform better. That's different. She wasn't doing none of that. The only thing she was doing was getting high. All she was doing.
Not hair.
High.
Crack.
Like, let's get high.
Like
she didn't do crack.
It was a meth kid. Like, what?
Like, look.
No, for real, and it sucks because everybody's getting high now. Like, everybody's getting fucking high. It's more white people than black people, I think, going into the dispensaries getting high too. So it's like, fuck y'all. Y'all blaming people for doing certain things. Y'all doing this shit weird.
It's nuts, man. And it becomes even worse when you really think about it, because like one of our 3 people here today are high, and they were looking at lizards out the window. Like, she didn't stop to go smell the flowers. Like, bro, let me run over here to go smell these fucking look at the fucking flowers. No, man, she ran her race. She blew everybody out. And now you're doing this to her. Shakari, babe, slide my DMs. I know you don't even know who I am. Go ahead.
She don't want you.
You can get as high as you want. Oh, you don't know that. You shut your mouth. You don't know that.
I'm speaking for her. She don't want you.
You can't speak for her. You can't speak for me. You speak for yourself.
She don't want you. We're gonna speak for her. We speak for her.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're sick.
I was ever so rudely interrupted by my counterpart there. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. We do have that going on. I think it's really unfair. What's up,
Diamond? Diamond?
You good? You left the oven on or something?
On a couple episodes ago, I was watching. I was like, "Wow, why did I just do that?"
You just did it now.
When some shit come to my brain, what do y'all think about Bill Cosby getting released?
Oh man, I don't want to talk about that.
They freed that boy Bill. Listen, I don't know.
Bill's a fucking pervert. Bill's a fucking pervert. I don't care. I'm fucking saying.
Right, look,
Bill Cosby.
I don't support anything that he possibly did, but
he is a fucking pervert. Okay, but I am gonna say this. I don't think he should be released from jail because he did that shit. He even admitted that he did that shit. So yo, motherfucking creepy.
Oh, he admitted? I didn't really like.
He said he did. They asked him like, "Hey, Bill, like, did you get the Quaaludes with the intent of having sex with these women?" He said yes. He admitted it.
Yeah, it's
he admitted it. But the only reason why he admitted it was because of the technicality of his case. So basically, they told him
he had to.
They told him that if you basically say, if you admit it, if you say whatever, if you cooperate with us, we won't charge you criminally. Like, you won't have a criminal charge. Like, it won't be like a criminal thing. Basically, the new DA came in and was like, "Fuck that deal. I don't give a fuck what deal y'all made. This ain't going to jail." So I'm not happy that he's out, because I know he did that shit, and that's some fuck shit, and that's some creepy ass, perverted ass shit to do. But I do think that the justice system be doing whatever the fuck they want to do, like coming in, switching deals, throwing a book at people, doing bullshit. So I am kind of glad, like, yeah, motherfucker, y'all can't just do whatever y'all want. If y'all agreed for this man not to go to jail based off of what the fuck he said, how y'all switch it up and throw the nigga in jail? That's not okay.
Which should tell y'all everything you need to know about the justice system. That none of these women really matter to the justice system at any given point. If they were able to give Bill Cosby a deal that said, "You can tell us what you did, we won't charge you criminally," which means they never gave a fuck about them anyway. And the reason why they decided to go ahead and lock up good old Bill had to be some ulterior motives. Now, with that being said, how do I feel about Bill Cosby being free? It's the second time I've ever seen a black man in my lifetime win in any kind of way in a high profile case. Okay. And that I can remember. OJ was the first one, but he fucked up and went back to prison. But you know, he wrote books and all that stupid shit. Like that was my first time. Like, I was like, oh damn, we getting off on crimes. Now, mind you, I was young when I was like 5, 6 when that happened. Then you fast forward, I'm 30 something years old when Bill go to jail. 30, maybe 30 when Bill go to jail. 29. Like Bill spent 3. Here's my thing. Here's what I want to say right quick. And I don't make sure I'm very clear on this. I don't know what the victim's situation is, and I'm not going to blame the victims. I'm not going to do any of that. I don't understand why they didn't come forth. I don't understand why it took you 30 years. I don't understand any of that. But if Bill was this level of monster, right, that we're saying the Bill is, and we're saying fuck Bill Cosby and he's drugging women and doing all that, Bill Cosby shouldn't be on the streets. Period. Okay? If Bill admitted to you guys when you asked him did he do it, that he did it, and you said he wouldn't be charged criminally, you as the justice system have not only failed Bill Cosby, but you failed those women and you failed everyone else who you could have put in possible danger shortly after. Now, do I believe that Bill was getting these pills and whatever the case may be to purposely drug these women to have sex with them? Possibly, but I think that what happened and the problem is he should have said this: I was getting the drugs so I can make the situation easier for us to make love. Okay, party favors.
You're fucking Bill Cosby. Why? You mean to tell me you ain't getting pussy thrown at you?
No, I'm not saying that the Bill don't get pussy or wasn't getting pussy.
You motherfucking Bill Cosby.
But what I'm saying is Bill might
70s and 80s.
Bill might be a person who doesn't know how to operate with women in a normal setting. We don't know Bill Cosby outside of that. We know him as an entertainer.
That don't mean he got a drug women to do.
Bro, I'm not saying he has a drug. I'm just saying
that's
okay for him.
Go corny ass.
That's how
Bill Cosby. Look at these fucking whack ass NBA players and NFL players. Look at Tristan Thompson. He is the lamest nigga I've ever.
Don't you think they buy drinks and liquor and alcohol to get bitches to fuck?
Listen,
you know you can't give consent when you're drunk, right?
That's understandable, but the bitches is drinking the drinks. They know
it's
what's
rape.
in it. They don't think it's no damn Quaaludes.
Right,
in their vodka tonic. They didn't listen. They're okay with drinking the vodka tonic. Okay, the ladies are not okay with drinking vodka tonic mixed with Molly. Like,
okay,
well, I don't know the story with Bill. I'm not gonna say I know, because if he was dropping stuff in their drinks and they didn't know it,
they didn't know. That was the whole thing.
Do you really believe they came to a Hollywood home when people were doing coke?
Yes, I believe that.
What you crazy. That part I don't believe.
That doesn't okay, but that's stupid because I have every right. If I see coke, I see it with my own eyes. Okay, I make that decision to do it. I did not see this nigga put no fucking shit in my drink.
Exactly. Right, so I might have fucked them, maybe not.
Hang on. I'm not saying
you're putting shit in my drink.
And I'm not saying. Like, I'm not saying, nor am I defending one way or another. What I'm saying to you is this: it's less than likely for me to believe that at these weirdo Hollywood parties where they got shit all over the tables, from crack to Quaaludes to pills and to coke, all over the table, that you didn't know if their story isn't true, or if what they're saying isn't true. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not going to say it's not. But what I'm saying is there's no way that you went to a Hollywood home of a famous person, you knew there was coke being done or drugs being done, and you didn't see pills.
Why did he have to slip it in their drink?
No,
if it's all the drugs and shit going around, I'm going to just go do my drugs and keep it pushing. I don't need you to trick me into doing no damn drugs. If I want to get
the victim story. The victim story is that he drugged them, which is wrong. That no matter how we cut it, it's wrong. But what I'm saying is Tristan Thompson or anybody else who get these women to drink, to have sex with them, to loosen the mood.
That's not the same.
They're raping these women.
No, it's not the same because the woman has the choice to take that drink.
Exactly. They took the drink. They didn't want to take the drugs with the drink.
They didn't want to take
the drink.
You're right. They didn't.
Yeah, they took the drink because they might
you can't consent when you're drunk. You cannot consent when you're drunk.
But they know that. as an
Yeah.
adult.
This is
That's
true.
why
No,
adults
you're
are the
investing.
ones drinking.
This is true. But guess what? It doesn't change the fact that it's rape. If
Listen,
you
No,
get
it doesn't.
if you get
yeah,
a
it
one, no, it
does.
doesn't. If you get
Yes,
a
it
woman,
does.
if you get a person drunk for the purpose of having sex with them, they cannot tell you no or yes. This is a criminal thing. This has happened.
I'm sick of you,
You-
Diamond.
You do not.
The damn law don't mean that it's right. That's some dumbass shit.
Okay,
The law don't make shit
so wait
right.
a minute. Wait a
Because
minute.
they wrote it in the book and said that the law
Right.
says boom, boom, boom. This is right. Slavery was a fucking law. That was legal at one
How do you
point.
think we define rape?
Right?
How do you think we define rape?
And
How is rape defined?
Man.
Answer the question. How is rape defined?
Non-consensual sex.
Okay, so we're saying if you cannot consent, whether under the influence of alcohol or the influence of drugs, right? You are not a consenting adult.
You're trying
that's
to
sick, because that means every time that I've had sex drunk, I'm getting raped. Like,
right.
no.
That ain't
I'm
true.
fucking because I want to fuck and I'm loose
Okay.
with my nigga.
If
Like,
you,
no.
if you got drunk and you went and you said, hey, you woke up one day and you like, Lord forbid this ever happened to anybody. Somebody wakes up and goes, I did not know what was going on. I was drunk. I woke up naked next to this guy. If she goes down to the police station and says, I was naked in front of this guy after a long night of drinking. Were you drunk? Yes. Did you have
Okay,
sex?
but wait, let me stop you there before I forget where I'm about to correct you there, because the nigga is offering the girl the drink. That's her option to take that drink. She knew what she could handle. As an adult, you know what you can and cannot handle. So for a nigga to offer you the drink and then y'all end up fucking, that's not him trying to rape you.
So exactly. Let me hold on. Let me ask you this question. If his reason for giving you a drink is to fuck you easier, it's rapey vibes.
That's not.
Boy, what when do we stop drawing this line? Like I was saying, if that
because as an adult, you know when to stop taking drinks.
Yeah, it's a damn drink. It's not a damn.
What if you're like? What if you're
that's different between him slipping something in her drink though. If he's just offering me a drink, a single drink with just liquor, that's my option to take it. But if he added some shit in it, then yeah, that's rape. If he didn't add no shit in it, that's your fault.
Exactly.
So let me ask you this: if
I know what I drank. I know how much I'm drinking. Now, if you pull some shit out your ass and trick me, listen. If I have one glass of wine, okay, I'm consenting to one glass of wine. That's all I want. Fine, that's all. As a woman, that's what I want to drink. Cool, whatever. That's good. Now, if that one glass of wine happen to have a fucking roofie in it, and then I end up fucking you, then yes, that's rape.
Okay, so watch this. I got you. We're gonna put that part of it on the shelf. Giving the pills is automatically wrong. We know that makes it rape completely. That's on the shelf. That part of it's done. Now we're going to focus on what I've been trying to get across, and is this: if you, let's say you like, I'm only having one glass of wine today, right? I'm having one glass of wine. You have one glass of wine. Jimmy comes up, hey man, send that woman another glass of wine, and you decide to take it. That's fine. That don't mean you want to have sex with Jimmy. Just because you keep accepting.
But just because he sent me a drink, that mean he want to be trying to fuck me.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is most guys in any of these situations, when the liquor starts flowing, they know the women become easier. They know that. So what they do is they keep feeding the alcohol, because when people get generally, keyword being generally, most of the time women do not accept drinks from people they don't know. And if they do, they're probably out partying.
I get what you're saying, but you're saying all of this as if the women don't have a choice in this. Like as if
they do, but the law says you don't when you get drunk. The law says when you get drunk, you cannot consent to sex.
We're just saying.
Period.
We're saying before you got to the point of fucking drunkenness, okay? Before you got shit-faced wasted, you were drinking all those fucking drinks knowingly. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make me naked.
Well, let's not do that.
You knew that you were getting drunk. So now if somebody chooses to take advantage of you while you're drunk and you're fucking passed out, then yes, that's rape. But if you're in the middle of your tipsy drunk and you're like, I'm about to fuck this nigga, like, girl, yeah, I'm drunk, but I don't give a fuck. I'm about to fuck this nigga. You just made a poor decision while you was drunk.
Right. That's how we would view it. That's fine.
Man, that's the right shit.
That's the right shit.
It's not, because how many dudes are sitting in jail right now because a female was
I don't
drunk?
agree with all the niggas sitting in jail right now for them being accused of rape.
So what I'm saying to you that's a little bit different from what you guys are saying. We're not talking about what makes sense, because the law don't operate on what makes sense. The law operates on what you can prove. If I was drunk and I cannot, and according to the FDA and the people who write these sweet, sweet labels on the back, I'm not able to consent to anything. I can't consent to driving a vehicle safely. I can't consent to operating a motorized item safely, wielding a weapon, anything safely. And I can't consent to sex by law. That's what I'm saying, by law. This is why I'm saying things that I'm saying. If you've gotten drunk and you're with somebody that you know and this is what y'all choose to do, that's one thing. But as soon as you choose to be like, nah, bruh, I don't like that. Did you know that as soon as you say no sexually, that's the end of it?
Yeah.
It don't continue. It should be over right then and there. Which is why I tell young ladies, don't play that no game with me. It's either yes or no. If you say yes, cool, we going. As soon as you say no, we are done. I could be mid-stroke, even though it might be the hardest thing in the world to do, but I'm out of here. Bye. Because you're not gonna risk my freedom for your game.
Facts.
Now, if you choose to be a woman who likes to get loose when you get drunk and you want to hook up with somebody, do what you want. But gentlemen, if you are with these women, please be aware that as soon as she says no, or she wakes up in the morning and she don't know who you are, or something goes wrong and she chooses to say you raped her, your ass is gone under the jail, because she can't consent when she's drunk. Even though you could be drunk too, you can't consent neither, technically. But the law don't give a fuck about
careful.
that.
Y'all shouldn't be fucking if you don't know. Okay.
Okay. If you gotta get drunk to fuck the nigga, don't do it.
Yeah.
If you saying to yourself, let me get real drunk so I could want to do it to him, you probably shouldn't do it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now to anybody who is a victim of any kind of assault, whether it be physical, sexual, mental, financial, whatever it is, any kind of abuse that you're suffering, please seek help as soon as possible, because we are advocate people who believe in the protection of people and your rights to take care of yourself. We're just honestly voicing our opinions on certain things, and we're giving out how we personally feel about a situation. Now, moving forward.
Bill Cosby because he pervert. But anyways,
continue. Hey, whatever you feel about Bill, I don't have a stance on it. If they look, I personally am looking at like, y'all let Bill go because y'all didn't give a fuck about the women in the first place.
Facts.
So it had to be something else the Bill was doing that made y'all not like Bill. For y'all to fuck with Bill, because y'all let the daddy from Seventh Heaven.
He's
then you won't have to he rape some bitches.
Guy who had no stains on his legacy, so of course they don't like that. Perfect Bill can't be perfect.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it's always going on. Jessica, you had a question for us earlier. You said you had a question.
I had a question.
Yeah, you said that pre-show.
No,
we'll come back to you. Come back to you. I remember it, or maybe I don't. I don't know. Maybe I made that shit up because it sounded.
I think you made that up.
Probably made that shit up because Jessica never.
I never.
Hey, did y'all see how I try to pull her out of her shell right there, ladies and gentlemen? Try to get her to say something, but she just don't want to do it.
I'm not in my shell. I'm just vibing, chilling.
This nigga sees all these flying dragons and lizards outside her window. She's like, I want to ride one of those.
Honestly, they're so beautiful.
And Jessica's on that Sha'Carri Richardson pack.
We smoking Sha'Carri.
Whoa, we not smoking Sha'Carri. We supporting her.
Her name right.
Oh, Sha'Carri. Yes, get her name right.
Her name right. Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri. God bless.
The nails. I wish I had some long nails. I could be like,
hey, no.
Y'all, I can't wear nails no more for this program. I mean,
go ahead and free her though, right quick. Free Sha'Carri, man. We supporting that.
Sha'Carri, damn.
Sha'Carri.
No.
Can we go Miss Richardson?
She said Sha'Carri.
It ain't tomato. It's Sha'Carri.
Whoa. Can we go with Miss Richardson? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's better.
All right, free Miss Richardson.
Yeah, free her.
I'm about to get flogged by these two people because I can't get a name right.
I just corrected myself.
Period. It was real simple.
All right. So anyway, on to the next thing. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. So Dime has a man at home like Shantae.
Oh my God.
Let's get back to that because I know I told all of our fans to slide in her DMs and all that. So we talked about something last show. I said something. I think people, once it's released, people aren't gonna read. I don't know. Maybe ladies won't like it. But I said the lady friends are in love with the feelings.
Pause.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so lady friends are actually in love with the feelings, right? Uh, and last show, we were talking about how Dime got a man and how he made her feel, and all the feels were there, right? And I said this before. I said, and it kind of brings me to this next little piece. Y'all might not even agree with me on this shit. I'm just be real with you, right? But I don't care. The feelings are more important to the ladies than the men. How do you feel about that now, Jessica? I would like to hear you go first. Are you are and to be honest, are the feelings more important than you than they are to your man?
I think it depends on the situation.
Mhm.
Or like, yeah, I think it just depends on the situation. Because
Okay.
I don't think that a man can like just not have like a certain view on how his feelings are important, because I don't think they're more than mine. So yeah, I guess my feelings I take it more serious than he does.
Okay, and because I have a second part of this question, so Dime, your turn. Do you believe same thing?
Um, I think I think guys definitely have feelings. A lot of them, they choose to suppress them or express them in a different way. I think
Yeah.
I think women just express ours more, honestly. Like I think we have the same feelings because niggas be in their feelings all the time. They
But
just
don't want to talk about it
don't want to talk
because
about
they're
it.
a man.
Exactly. So I think we have equal feelings. The women just express them way more.
Okay. Okay. So my second question becomes: is your man's feelings important in the relationship? And I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking this question, right? Because check this out, and it's true. It's very true. I'm yet to ever hear. I'm not gonna say it has been said. Let me not say that. I rarely hear. I'm concerned about his feelings, right? I'm concerned about how he looks, right? I think a lot of the times you hear, "You're not going to make me look stupid," and that comes from the female counterpart. You're not going to make me feel this way, right? That normally comes a lot of times from your female counterpart. Now, do you care about your man's feelings? And how important is your man's feelings as opposed to your feelings? We understand that y'all exaggerate a little bit more than we do, and y'all are able to express it differently than we are.
I
But
say exaggerate. Won't exaggerate.
well,
I know.
reason why I'm say exaggerated differently, because saying exaggeration to say the way that you carry out how you might feel about your feelings is
We're more
exaggerated
expressive.
sometimes.
We're more expressive.
Right. So let's use expressive. Expressive is a better word. Thank you. I like that one. First
Mhm.
quotable of the day. Expressive. Right. So you're more expressive about it. Right. So is your man's feelings equally important as yours, even though you feel differently about yours?
Yeah. Because if I don't know, it won't if y'all aren't seeing, okay, the only reason I'll say that is the 50-50 thing is if a nigga's not respecting your feelings. If you're not respecting mine, I'm not going to respect yours. But if you are, I'm definitely going to respect yours on a certain level, which I've like had to come to a realization that his feelings are important, like as equal as mine are. But no, definitely are. For it to like work in your relationship, you got to consider the other person's feelings too.
And
I think it's it's sometimes hard for us because men aren't expressive. So it's like we didn't know y'all had all these damn feelings. Shit, I didn't know you.
Right. If you're not telling me, I don't
You
know.
didn't say nothing. Like meanwhile, I'm over here. I feel like this. I feel like this. I'm going off and going crazy, and it's looking as if I'm the only one with feelings. But this whole time, you feeling away, but you're not saying nothing.
Mm.
And so it's important to me if you would make it important to you. Like I can't make your feelings more important than they are to you. If you want to suppress that shit and be walking around mad and not telling me what's wrong, that's on you. Like I'm trying. Hello, what's wrong if you say nothing?
Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't think that our feelings are equally as important as y'all's.
I think they are because
I
you're
think
I
still
don't.
human. Like you're, even though you're a man, you're still a human, and that's why sometimes niggas be fucked up in the head because they don't.
yeah. I
They
No,
hate when people be like, "Oh, he's a boy," especially when they're younger. He's a boy. He's
yeah.
fine.
You can't cry. Don't. He a whole person. You can
Damn
learn
right.
how to deal with his
Damn right.
emotions.
Say it louder for the people in the back. He better not cry.
When he's 25 years old, punching walls and shit, acting crazy.
Right.
He know how to express himself using his words. That's the problem.
Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Look. Men's feelings are not as important.
Bullshit.
Oh, you already know. You already know. Hey, check the bullshit meter right now, because I don't believe that our feelings are more important than y'all to y'all. I really don't. I really don't. And I don't think y'all do it on purpose.
Because y'all don't express yourselves.
But no, not only
They're
that.
not important to y'all. Like,
No.
we
Here's
care
what,
about y'all feelings.
here's
Y'all
what I'm
don't
saying.
give a fuck about them.
Here's why I'm saying this, right? Whenever you get upset, do you give a fuck about how I'm about to feel about what you about to say?
That's different.
Time out. No. No, it's not. Because no matter how mad I get at you as a male, I know for a fact I'm not going to cross a certain threshold because how it's going to make you feel after the argument. I'm giving you game right now.
I think about what I say during the argument. I don't just try to hurt a motherfucker, just try to break a nigga down.
I try to break
because boom. You see what I'm saying? Because thank you, Jessica. Because what happens is this, right? So for every one dime, there's like 700 Jessicas.
I can't do that. I do not try to break a nigga.
You stupid ass bitch. The fuck's wrong with you?
They be like, your daddy's dead, your dog ain't shit. Look at your grandmama in a wheelchair. Like
I never went that far.
In a wheelchair.
They be like, you was on Section 8 your whole life.
I don't like tension. I really don't like to go for the jugular because
if you already got me there, that it should be over with because I'm not about to stop.
Yeah, I can't go there. I cannot go for the jugular. I just cannot, because I know me. And if you go for the jugular for me, I'm not forgiving. I'm not gonna forget what the fuck you said to me.
Big facts.
You're gonna be dead to me, like real shit. Like if you say some crazy ass off the wall shit to me, I will not forgive you. And that's just me being real. Like
I don't know if that's a
Pisces
thing
go there because
what?
I ain't trying to. I don't want you to leave me. Don't leave me because I said your mom ain't shit and she ugly and you stink. Don't leave me. Don't leave me that.
Because think about it, right? And that's another thing. As men, all right, when we carry shit, we internalize the fuck out of it. Like you're taught, all right, bro, look, you still got to go to work tomorrow. You still got to pay these bills, bro. You got so much other shit that's more important than how you feel, right? So when we do teach our sons certain things at times, we try to teach them the way to kind of continue on with your life. Because if you express it, you can come off as a monster if you ain't careful. You can come off as aggressive if you're not careful. You got to remember, you're dealing with you're dealing with somebody who fights with words. That's the woman's favorite. Before it gets physical with women, it's mental, then it's verbal, then finally you get to the physicality. With men, real men for the most part, it might start verbal, but bro, somebody going to the hospital in short order. We are not playing this game for a long period of time. I'm not going to lip wrestle with you. We're not going to go back and forth. What's going to happen is this. You're going to say what you're going to say and move on, or we're going outside. End the story. We're not going to Twitter finger. No, I'm going to see you when I see you.
I remember I was with somebody who they were really good. They're really good with their words. Very verbal, very cerebral, very smart, so when we would argue, I feel like I would lose every fucking argument. And that just
shit's sickening.
What do you mean? How did you shut me down like that? How did I lose?
You had me in the first round.
Yeah.
I'll be back later on.
Exactly. Like, fuck. I hate that shit. But then I also hate when, listen, I have prepared a whole entire 4-page thesis statement on how you made me feel away. And all you have to say is, wow, or okay, or
yeah, shit blows me. Or what do you mean? Bitch, I just said what the fuck I meant.
Man, how do you not understand? I mean, I couldn't have broke it down no better. Like I literally gave you point A, point B, C, subpoints up under each of those points.
You know my favorite thing to do is when that type of shit happens, you give me that long thesis. I'm like, that's cool, baby. I apologize that happened. You hungry?
Man, that ain't gonna work all
No, it don't matter if it works or not. What ends up happening is this: you be like, you don't value what I'm saying, and then you don't say shit else because ain't nothing else you gonna say that's gonna fix what she feel. Boy, sit there and
yes,
listen to what
it
you gotta say.
is.
No, it's not, bro.
Why do niggas think like that? Like you can make me feel so much better by saying something to me that's gonna make me feel. What's the word?
My bad.
No.
I apologize. I was wrong.
No. Yeah, I was wrong. Thank you. Fucking say that shit. That's all you
I
gotta
was
say.
Right.
wrong. That'd be the only thing we really be wanting to hear. You know what? I was wrong.
Right.
Like,
But
okay, baby.
here's
All right.
here's the crazy part,
We
right?
can move on now. Can you go take me get something to eat?
See, but now I'm not gonna get you nothing to eat. You know why? Because you made me say some shit I know ain't true. I ain't never wrong. It's you the problem.
So,
And I'm not about to say something to make you feel better.
see, and that's where you fucked up, and that's why
That's my
our
toxic
feelings
trait.
aren't valid to these niggas. Cause
That's my
what?
toxic trait. That's a toxic trait of mine.
Mhm.
That's
Very.
I can admit that. But still, so you guys, now here's my thing. The reason why we're having this conversation is because there's stuff I don't know, and I like to often ask female friends or ladies or girls, whatever the case is, how to deal with things. I asked you both I asked you out both this week about something that I went through, and both of y'all gave me two separate answers. We're not gonna talk about it while we're on camera because it's not yet the time to do such a thing, but we got what we needed, right? So I have an understanding now. So this is my way of learning, because what I believe as a male, from my perspective, is there isn't a lot of uh, conversations out there where we're getting both people to talk about it, right? Like you get like Kevin Samuels, no offense to him or anyone else who's doing anything like that. They're out there and they're talking, they're telling you the truth, but when they're telling you the truth, it sometimes gets people feel like, oh, it's so aggressive that he's talking like that. Oh, I can't believe he's saying it. You know, it kind of gets lost in translation of what's supposed to be said. So it becomes an attack after a while, and it stops being productive, right? And it's not because they're unproductive; it's just because the listeners aren't really productive. They're looking to argue with a point as opposed to understand it. So I'm looking to understand what you guys are saying. So you believe that his feelings are equal to yours until you get mad, Jessica. Because when you get mad, it
You
don't matter.
took what I said and twisted it.
No, I didn't. I just repeated what you said.
No.
This is exactly what you just told us. You
I'm
said when I
saying
get mad, I don't
overall.
think about his
I'm
feelings.
saying overall, his feelings are equal. Overall, but when we're in an argument, I don't know, man. That's just
So check this
toxic
out. When
thing
you
I
get
have
when you
to
get in
work
an
on.
argument with Trey, can Trey be like, "Bitch, I said da 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 da"?
Yeah,
Can he?
because I'm gonna be like, bitch, fuck you.
No, but is that okay with you? No, it's not okay with
Yeah,
you.
because that's how. I mean, I don't take that shit as disrespect. I don't know.
What do you
See,
take as disrespect?
if
How about
that's
Oh,
this?
if you
argue, if that's how they,
yeah, if that's how I argue, like I don't take it as disrespect. Because if I'm saying that shit to you, it's equal fair game. Nigga say that shit back to me. But no, it's crossing lines when it's like you really don't give a fuck about my feelings at all. Like you just not taking anything I say into consideration at all. Like if it's an overall bitch fuck you, then yeah, it's up. I'm saying whatever, however,
Because most
whenever.
women don't play that bitch game. Most sisters ain't going for that. That's not even the move.
yeah. See, I don't play nothing even like remotely close to it. Like
Yeah, you can't say burp.
like not even a little bit. Like not even like I don't even know. Like but a lot. But you listen. You say a lot of women don't play that bitch. A lot of women do though.
Yeah.
Like I know more women.
That shit don't bother me though, cause like I call my
women.
friends bitch and I call you bitch. Like I don't care.
See, it don't bother a lot of women. I don't. It probably. I'm probably old. That's probably where that come from.
I ain't gonna lie. Jessica saw she came last time. Jessica came to my house. Hey, bitch, what's up? I was like,
but
nigga,
see, but that's crazy because I definitely give a double standard because with my friends it's bitch this, bitch that, you know, bitch. Like with my friends for sure. But if my nigga say bitch, even if my nigga say, yeah, I'm with my bitch. Like if you talking to us, yeah, I'm with my bitch. I'll be like, who the bitch? Who where? Where she at?
You know what?
Which
Hold
one?
on.
Who you talking to? Who you talking about? Can't be me. I ain't your bitch. I'm your fucking woman, your queen, the love of your life, something like that. Like I ain't your bitch. That if you say I'm your bitch, that sounds like you like when you talk about one of your little hoes or something. Like I ain't one of your little hoes. I'm something else. Ain't that?
I'm glad you said this. I'm glad you said it. Here's why I'm glad you said this. Because we was having this discussion the other day. Obviously we're in the cousins group. Jessica, you're not in this group. So we're in this cousins group, right? And obviously our cousin, me and Dime's cousin was saying, you know, because on the episode I said our last episode that posted, I said, you just an exclusive hoe for a person at that point, right?
Like when you're in a relationship, like
yeah, when
that's
you're in a relationship.
like that's like yeah, like that's
so
my
the
hoe.
topic was the word hoe and its derogatory facets of understanding. I said, look, hoeing is like toothpaste. Okay, you squeeze it out of a tube, you can't put that bitch back in. You can't unfuck.
You will
You can't unfuck nobody. You can't unfuck nobody.
Yes, I haven't. Trey's the only man I've ever slept with.
Period.
Good answer. You can tell us that lie all you want, but what I'm saying to you is,
I don't know
in
none of
reality,
you.
it don't change.
Look, who are you? I've never seen your day in my life.
I've never had sex. I don't even have children.
I don't know you.
How true is that? No, I'm asking you guys. How true is that?
How true is what?
What I just said.
Not true.
At all, right? So we're gonna throw it in the trash. So what I'm saying is, in reality, right? You can't change what you've already done, right? And I think that because we were talking about retconning, right? You can't retcon your wholeness. You can't stop. You can't be like, hey, listen, I'm gonna go on the story right quick, right in the timeline. I'm gonna take this little piece out
We
where I
didn't agree.
did
We
that,
all didn't agree with that because we all didn't agree with that.
which is fine. I'm not tripping about the agreeance part.
Okay.
What I don't. Here's what I don't get. This is just me. This is what I don't get about people. Why are we retconning whole shit?
Because why not? I feel like it depends on the severity of the wholeness.
Yeah, the fuck.
Like if you went through a phase for a year when you was on your quote unquote,
I was single, living my best life. That don't matter.
If you went through a whole entire 10 years,
Life.
right? It might be a hoe, and that's just you don't. That really doesn't get deleted. That just becomes a part of who you are.
Right. No. She said no. She said something cool. She said, "I prefer the word freak." That's okay. You can switch freak with hoe. That's cool. You can swap the words. But here's the thing about it: hoes do freak shit.
The thing is, listen, she's older.
Stop me when I'm wrong.
They're 50. So I think the terminology.
And she's right though. I'm gonna tell you why she's right. I'm telling you why we're both right. She's right because in the terms of freak is like, all right, I might have been on hoe shit, but I'm on hoe shit with one person, so I've graduated hoe to freak.
So a freak can be exclusive. A hoe cannot be exclusive. Is that what y'all come up with?
Right. That's what I agree to.
Okay.
In my mind. I don't know what she agreed to. God bless my cousin. I love her to death. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's all good. So now, moving on. All right. So this week, or this past week, obviously, been doing a whole lot of stuff, right? And I think we might have to have an understanding, right? There's levels to this game that we play in life, right? There's levels to life, right? You know what I'm saying? I realize that the older you get, you should be going to a different level, right? The level, type of money you make, the places you go, the people you associate with, all that needs to be changing in a good way, right? Whether it's addition by subtraction, whatever the case is. Have you seen yourself in a situation where you're leveling up, but you're losing some of the most important facets of yourself? And do you understand why?
That was a shift.
Think about that, right? So you like for example, I'll give my own personal account. All right. At one point when I wasn't making that much money, everything like friendship, all that was super important to me, right? Then the more money I started making, I started advancing in career and things like that. All that stuff stopped mattering to me as much. Yeah, friends are important, but my children can't eat friends. My children can't live under friends. My grandchildren, he can have a grandfather that everybody respected, but what if that nigga's broken? He ain't leave you nothing except debt. You know what I'm saying? So like in my mind, that's how I kind of purposed it, right? Okay, cool. The higher I elevate, when you start losing facets of your life and parts of yourself that you always value to be important, I viewed it as me leveling up and just going to a different level to meet different people, right? Sure. Maybe there's new people made for those roles. But have you ever found yourself in that point, but not replacing those facets that you lost?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, shit. That's a part of getting into your mid and upper 20s. Like if you don't feel a shift, you probably doing something wrong. Like if you don't feel either the shift coming, the shift actually happening, or the shift needing to happen, you probably stagnant and you're probably not going to the next level. You're probably not challenging yourself to get to the next level. Like I used to be cool with, shoot, me and my friends, that's my life. We about to kick it. Like, we kicking it. That's what we doing. Like, I don't care. I'm about to go out like 3-4 times a week. No, I can't do that. I got the money to do it. I have the time to do it, but my wants and my desires for life have changed. So that ain't really what my focus is now. Like, if that was still my focus, I would never grow. I would never have shit. I would just it'll be 20-year-old me, 22-year-old me, 24, 25-year-old me. Like, you have to. If your shit ain't changing, if your life ain't changing, if things are not evolving for you, you in a bad place.
Right.
If your interests aren't changing, if your hobbies aren't adjusting, aren't changing in no type of way, if your circle isn't growing, if it isn't expanding, if your circle isn't not even just growing, but is it valuable? Do you have a valuable circle? Do you have a friend? Do you have a lawyer friend? Do you have a friend that you can call if you need advice on how to file your taxes, on how to make some more money, on how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't, when I was 22, I didn't give a fuck about having a lawyer friend. Now I'm like, fuck, I need a lawyer friend. Shit, I need a friend that know the law. I need a friend that know how to do taxes. I need a realtor friend. I need, like, these are things that as we get older, we have to kind of prioritize.
It's funny now, Jessica. You're what, 23? I want you to start doing that shit now. That's my game for you.
But yeah, shit.
I've already been started doing that shit. What the fuck?
Oh,
you had it again.
Good.
I'm a medical assistant and I'm going to school full time. I'm trying to get my life together.
Period.
Right. But what I'm saying is, the people that you're adding to your life, make sure you're adding people that
I don't even add nobody right now. I'm focusing on me.
Yeah. Well, don't do that. Don't listen. Focus on yourself. We talked about this last show, did we, Don? We live in an age where people just feel like they don't need people. Don't do that.
But build your circle up. Get around some people that
I like right now at this moment, I really am just focusing on me. Like, I don't need to add nobody into because I know how I am personally. I'll get lost real quick. So I need to focus on myself first.
Yeah.
Look, I'm 32. I have friends who are musicians. I have friends who own businesses. I have friends who do adult entertainment. I legit have a crazy litany of friends across the span from age, 20 something to age 50 something, some 60, you know what I'm saying? And they all do different things. They're in different phases of life. And when you start transferring into those phases of life, like, I personally feel like this. If we're both 32, I'm not saying I can't learn from you, because I could definitely learn from you. But we're both living life right now. Right. So a lot of people believe their prime is in their 20s, and it's not. Your prime is in your 30s. That's when your prime starts. Right. The 20s is the height of your physical abilities naturally. Right. So I wake up and, all right, shit, I could go get drunk. I could drink a bottle of Jameson, wake up tomorrow, go run 3 miles, do what I need to do, and not really be affected. Right. That's in there. That's your 20s.
Yes.
At 30, I'm gonna pour myself a little cup of this here. I might sip it the whole 1 hour, 2 hours. I got it. Babysit it for a little bit. Drink some water. I'm gonna need a nap. You know what I'm saying? And then I can get started. I think it's crazy that we're at it. I don't know if I don't think, I mean, you would think at the height of science that we're living longer, right? But we're not. We're not, right? And people are starting to see that they are capping out so early. Don't cap out so early. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. What's up, Jessica?
My phone's about to die.
Oh my God. So, Jessica, hang on. So yeah, make sure you increase your circle, you know what I mean, in a positive way. Don't let yourself or let your circle be full of just foolish ass people. Because I think a lot of pain and suffering that comes along, even though it is a part of life that comes along, it comes along because the people we choose to have around us.
Absolutely.
Right. And the shit that we choose to consume, the shit we choose to watch, the shit we choose to copy. 90% of the people who are being copied aren't paying attention to other people.
Facts.
So, like, when everybody be trying to be like the little girls on IG with the extra coochie meat and shit in the front, like, and they be doing all the little hacks to get the shit. Why don't you just go work out? Why don't you just live with the coochie meat you was blessed with, bitch? I'm sorry. It's the Jameson talking. It's not my fault.
It's quotable. Live with the coochie meat you was blessed with.
Yeah, quotable number 2 for the show. All right. So, but for sure. So yeah, that's my lesson for y'all today, man. My conversation for y'all today is like, man, look, be you. Rape is wrong. Sha'Carri Richardson should be freed. Your feelings matter just as much as your man's do, right? Dom's got a man at home like Shantae. Uh, what else? Make sure your circle is complete, and stick with the coochie meat God gave you. Stop being like everybody. Nothing. Freaking hoe are interchangeable. Look
Wow,
what
we
I just did. I
covered
just
a
ran
lot.
down the entire show.
We covered a lot today.
The entire show in small time. So here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to finish my Jameson, of course, because I ain't about that much left. So that has to
You better
happen. And
swallow that shit.
Right. Throw that back. You ain't that old. Throw that shit back. Yeah.
there it is. There it is.
I know that shit burn.
No, not really. I have an African American palate. You know what that means? All dark liquor goes down smooth.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Unless it's E&J. No way
Mm.
to smoothen that out. That's just what it is. I've never had a smooth E&J in my life. But that's like a $9 fuck up. Anyway, that's another story for another time. Now, Dime, you gonna finish your White Claw?
Oh, it's been finished.
Well, see, Dime already finished her White Claw. I finished my Jameson, and Jessica, well, she finished her shrubbery before we started the show. And she's been wigging hard as fuck, man.
It's the lizard.
It's the
Okay.
lizards. Hey, swear to God, they're gonna have that lizard pack for you. Swear, like, I promise you.
Lizard pack.
Look, I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be one of the biggest podcasts you've ever fucking seen. I swear to God.
Here first.
I'm not going to I'm not doing manifestation. I'm speaking it. That's happening. Now, with that being the case, ladies, what are you doing with the rest of your day other than obviously, getting on my nerves?
My man's supposed to be barbecuing, so
Period.
I'm
I'm trying to find something to get into.
Well, you could take a flight to come on down to see your brother that you haven't seen in almost about a year. But who am I?
Let's plan that for the next. I'm gonna be off.
Are you
work.
guys gonna fly me out?
Yeah.
You trying to get flued out?
I'm trying to get flued out.
Listen, I'm gonna put you on Spirit. You going
Like-
one way. Hey,
All right.
Spirit Airlines, every time you fly.
Can
Oh,
it be?
hey, you better keep your chin down and your hands up.
Wow.
Swear to God, on Spirit, they be boxing for nothing. Have y'all not seen the footage?
Shut the hell up. Ow, my freaking leg.
You got to put on. You got to put on straight up. You already know the move. You know the vibes. But look,
And dare.
other than that, guys, I'm gonna go and be great because it's kind of my thing. But other than that, you all be safe out there. Remember to price it right, and remember also, Ivy knows best. It's the thing.